I'm going to show you how to navigate to your saved game, navigate to the upload page on Nexus Mods, and finally release that really amazing world to the public so others can experience your amazing builds firsthand rather than just through screenshots on the Discord. This process can also be applied to mods for the game, like the Pandora Settlers mod, the Construction mod, etc. So first off, let's navigate to where you would find a saved game or a mod that is currently located in your mods folder. So we go, for me, I already have a little saved thing, but not everybody has that. So you would be going to your local disk right here. It might be labeled with a different letter, but if it has program files 86 and program files, you're in the right directory. You'll then go into program files 86, Steam, and then down to Steam apps, not Steam, but Steam apps within Steam. And then we're going to go into common, and then you should see every game that you have currently installed in your Steam library. I've got a few, so that's why I have a few folders. Go into Colony Survival. Well, now you see a few more things that you might be able to recognize. Colony Client, this is what runs when you start up the game from the Steam library. This is what you'd want to do if you're trying to start up a server. You go into Game Data, and this is where you're seeing all of our files for the game. The textures, the structures, all that stuff. Um, this is what we're talking about in the mods general and development help sections if you want to look into some information. Anyways, in save games, which is where your worlds will be, you will find, well, your worlds. Surprise, surprise. Now, if you go inside, you'll see all your stuff, the amount of jobs, the block types, what's being done. You could even go into players and modify your inventory here if you wanted to make it so if someone started in your world, they started with nothing. Although, you know what? It looks like it's locked to a name, so that might not be a deal. Of course, you could just allow people to switch that name when they get into the game, and it might just create a new player for them when they load into it, which is fine. For the most part, people won't be downloading these things to play on your world, but if they do, they could just modify that. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just copy Falcon World, which is one of my saved games that I've put a little bit of work into. I'm going to paste it onto my desktop right here, just so it's easy for me to find. The next thing I'm going to do is navigate to the Nexus Mod site. So I opened up Google Chrome. Here we go. And I'm going to go to nexusmods.com. And there's two ways you can do this. You can do /colony survival, just like I'm doing right here. Or if you want to go the longer route, you can view all the games. And then you can filter out, and you would find our game here. As you can see, we only have 3 modifications, and for some reason I can't see one of the uploads that I've made. I've contacted support a few times. I don't know why it's not there. But you can actually download the trailer world and play that. That's another saved game that's been released. Just for some reason it's filtered out on my page. Yeah. So you go to Colony Survival, and what you can do. Oh wait, no, this was a step that you didn't need to do unless you wanted to view it. What you'll do after logging in and creating an account, which I believe you can do through Gmail, but if you can't, just go through the whole process. It's pretty easy. And what you'll do is hover over mods and then hit add a mod. The first thing you'll do is start by typing the game. Oop, not Coolony, it's Colony, but it is pretty cool. Cow. Hold on, wait for this. Oh, there we go. So it'll make sure that the full name's there. I'm doing a mod. I'm going to select the section. I actually got in contact with the people to try and make it so we have all the sections needed. The only thing that I forgot was actually save games. So we're going to put this in miscellaneous, and I'm going to put it in the suggested category that I made the last time I uploaded something, shared worlds. And then I'm not going to suggest a new one because this is where it's going to go. My mod name is going to be Servius's Haha Wall World. And then the mod language will be in English. Its current version, I'm going to say version 1. Author, it'll be Servius, because that's me. So a basic description. This is a world that features a ha-ha wall. Simple, basic, and very early game. Is featured in my Minecraft texture pack modification located elsewhere. Located on the marriage set is where. Okay. There. Detailed description. Boop. I detailed it. Download it. Version 1. Release. Now, the reason why I put this in the description, just to make sure that there's a very clear list of what's changing between each update, because not everybody wants to go back and be like, oh, so he changed the color of some logs. Is it really worth downloading that? Well, that's why I'm adding this here. The last time I did this, it had a problem, and I think that's why it disappeared, so I'm not even going to touch that stuff. Hit next. Should take us to the next thing. This is where it's going to look for screenshots. I took a couple really crappy ones before this to get ready for the video. But I would recommend that you get a screenshot program or use Steam's built-in screenshot program. However, it does have a lossy compression when you do that. I believe that the button's F12. You can look up the bind either in the Shift tab menu or wherever. So, what I'm going to do is locate screenshots. When was the last time I found these? Oh, it's got to be in Steam. You know what? I know what to do. I'm actually going to very quickly load up the game. Shift tab after hitting F12. I'm going to view screenshots. I'm going to then quit the game. It should then prompt me with a screenshot prompt. I'm very sorry for this. There. And then show on disk. Alright, so it looks like it'll be in Steam. The program file 86, user data, and then numbers. And you would look for whatever time lines up with the most recent screenshot, apparently. No? What? Where did it? Why is that how it's doing this? Alright. Oh, it's 1:09 a.m. Nope. Oh, why? This should not be how this is pooping it out. Well, this is why I recommend, no. So I guess it's just in screenshots. I don't know why it's doing it like this. I'm sure there's something you can do to fix this. You can also just upload it from your screenshots to your online library and then just snag these here. But I have 2 screenshots ready to go of my world right here. So what I'm going to do is cut and bloop, bloop. I'm going to bloop, paste these to my desktop just like I did the world. Looks like I lost one of them, that's fine. I'm going to drag and drop. Now this does have a max file size. Okay, so I need to crop the image. Crop. So this is looking for a banner type deal. So we'll do that. Oh, there we go, that's a little bit better. Crop and save. And of course, users can also submit videos or images that might be better than the crappy ones I took. Or you upload. So you could also upload a video yourself. I don't intend to for this one. So you can also create a README file. This could be instructions on how to download it, or saying, hey, README, instructions on how to maybe add your name. This is a this is a README. Change your player name in save game world player data bloop, and then what we will do is drop a README. Whoop, that's not right. There we go. Should just take the txt. We can also do a changelog here. Initial upload. We're going to hit save. Cancel. Next. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. You can allow discussions or no discussions. You can give other users the ability to modify an add-on. You can allow endorsements, all that junk. Okay. Boop. Next. I won't have any required mods, however, that is something some of the other stuff we'll end up using. I'm going to hit next. Okay, so Falcon World V1, I'm doing it like that just so it's easy, and it's V1. I'm going to take this as the latest version. And as you go, you can have it bump older versions, so people could, take version 5 and compare it against version 1, or you don't even need to do V1 to 2. You could do V1.1 and so on. File description. This is the initial release. Test the file. Okay, and then it requires a zip, which is pretty simple. So I'm going to take these two, I'm going to highlight them, and I'm going to compress it just like that. I right-clicked it, hit the drop-down menu, and then it probably plopped it over on my right monitor. There we go. It's got it titled README, but what I'm going to do is bloop, copy that, and then I'm going to paste that. That's going to be the name of my thing, and then I'm going to drag my zip onto there. Alright, I'm gonna hit save, just in case my browser crashes or my internet dies. Which, knowing Comcast, that could happen. Alright, write an article. I don't do this because it doesn't display correctly. Publish your mod. Yes, I'm ready. Publish my mod. What? Alright. I have to go back to media. Oh, now I have to do another regular image. I'm just going to upload the same one from earlier, but not cropped. Now we're just waiting for this to finish. There we go. Alright, save. Now it shouldn't give us any issues. So I'm going to go publish mod again. I'm ready. Publish my mod. Should take a second. This is it basically generating its page and taking everything that you just did in, or I just did in the uploader, and plopping it down all at the same time on one page, which is nice and nifty. Eating some spaghetti while I wait. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. This might be taking a little bit. Here, this is what I'll do. See if it's just being wonky. Okay, so it uploaded. So it's just loading for a little bit. So that's just something you can try, duplicating it and then going back to the colony survival page. So you can see right now, it's here in the new today. New this week, latest. You can just see. It's not showing the trailer world. There you go. This is how you do that. I hope this helps anybody else trying to upload worlds. I know there's several amazing ones out there that we've been seeing the past, month or so. I mean, you can see Gerpy doing one, and Nash, he released this really amazing large kingdom looking one. There was a tree one earlier showing off what he's working on. Where is that? There it is. Pant out. That just looks cool. Looks like it's about a fishing village here or something. I don't know. Looks cool. I would love to explore it. I would love it if he released it. But there's also other guys. Some of our kings and emperors do some really good work too, and wish they would show it off more. But hopefully, with this available to them, they will. All right. So hopefully this helped. Thank you. All right. Goodbye.